Hey folks, Species7 here, and welcome back. We're having another look at Farming World here. The last time we left off, I had a couple of pens of turkeys. Was it turkeys? Maybe chickens? Turkeys, sure. We did some chickens, then we did some turkeys. And we bought a cold storage for our chicken eggs. Well, long story short, because we spent the money on that, and I had to get a loan from the bank, even over a 2-year period, we were basically just breaking even year after year after year. So what I did was I switched up to rabbits. Now rabbits, squeak squeak, yeah, have the advantage of, after 3 months, now this is the first day after they've gone from infants to maturity. Now they do have 197 days left. But basically after 3 months, if you go to your market, they're sellable. Now currently, for both pens worth, I would only get, well there you go, $3,100. They cost me $450 a pen, plus another $1,000. I'd make about $1,300. Not really worth it. But what I have noticed, I've gone all the way to the end and sold them, and I've checked in between. And a couple of times, only a day or two into maturity, they were worth almost double what I got for them on the last day. So, I'm just going to, month end, sure, why not. Just going to let this roll over a couple of days and see what we end up getting for them. Now you've noticed I've managed to get us up to $42,000 by doing this. So after a couple of days, instead of 3,100, we can make 1,000 more. Let's go one more day and see what the difference is. See? Now the price has dropped a whole bunch. So I'm not sure if you can't sort of peak a best one. Like I think I've gotten about 7,000 for the 2 pens worth, which is pretty good. You want to balance it against what you're losing to feed them. The nice thing is, as you can see, with their food down to 71%, we're only looking at €8 to feed them. Okay, the turkeys ate at about the same speed, and we were looking at about 90 to 100, and the chickens were even more. So let's go another day. Check this out. Okay, this has gone up certainly since the last time. Hey, we could out and get almost 4,300. So I'm not sure what their back down to 25. See, unfortunately, you cannot leave that window open. 1, 2. Let's try 3 days. Oops, I missed. So I guess we'll go 4. Yes, I missed the button. Back up to about that point again by the looks of it. Yeah, 4,500. 1, 2, 3. The other thing you want to balance it against is how many times your fences break. Because if your fences break, that's $500. And that can really cut in. So what are they worth right now? Looks like they're pretty fair. 46 and change, eh? I'd like to get at least 5. So let's see if they're up or down. Looks like they're actually going up a little bit. We'd be getting 48. So we're getting close. And now, as you can see, they've dropped way down again. We'd get less than 4,000. So let's go 1, 2, 3. I don't want those fences to back up. It looks like this 32 is about our peak. So I'm going to sell those. 47. And what I wanted to do is, I believe, if we go to buy a butcher shop, which is about the only way we're going to make some decent money. Let's go to production plants and scroll our way down to a small butcher. Butcher small, ooh, 45,000. Yeah, I'd probably want to have a little more money than that. Because we do have to get through 3 months, even if we do rabbits, right? Before he'll even produce $1 for us. So that's still a little bit small. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. And alright, so let's quickly just let it go right through to the end of the month, because we got to get 3 months down. So it starts, yeah, they've got 80 something days. They start with, I believe, 91, and at any point after that you can sell them. So there's our first month gone. Like I said, hopefully we don't break too many fences. That's the real money killer in this one. One fence each and we've cost us $1,000. Right, whereas the food, like I said, every time it auto feeds, we're spending like less than $10. So we are now 50 days away, 56, sorry. And here's our second monthly report up with 47 days left. There we are. You see it broke the fence. That's $500. So let's go back. They will probably ding us for one on the other side as well. So far, we paid like $1,400. About $1,500 is what this operation has cost us, and we are exactly a month away from being able to sell. So let's see how we do. If we don't break any more fences, we can do really decently quickly. We can double our money in 90 days. Okay, there's our end of the month. Your animals are 2 weeks to go, 12 days. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's stop. Okay. We are already higher than we were the last time. Oh no, not quite. Sorry, that's 30,000. I read 38. But we're already at 36.94. Okay, we got a big drop there. Coming back up. Drops again. See, I want to get enough so we're comfortable spending the 45,000 for the, right, we were only at 47 the last time, I believe. 2, so let's let it go a few days. Let's try that. Now you can use that automated market lady if you can figure out how to get a really good price. Like that's absolutely horrible. Oh, end of month report? Yep. Oops, now it's nighttime. Do they sell better at night? No. 16, so yeah. 1670. I really want to get a butcher shop. One way or the other here, we will set one up as soon as I get these guys, some kind of $1 for them. What are we at here? 4,400. That's not bad. One more day. It's down again. 8, that isn't going to do it. 30. Now we're talking. That's 46. Oh boy, they're just not doing as well as they were the first couple times I did them. I kid you not. See, we got lots of time here. We got 170 days. So let's just let it roll over to the end of the month and see if it does happen to fatten them up. Excuse me. The other thing is they are by the ton, those prices, right? So Alright, see what they're worth. Ooh, it's back up to 30 something. 28. Alright, we can actually get over 5,000 now. I'll let them go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check our time. Okay. Prices are exactly through the roof right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know, it's probably not the most exciting. One of the reasons I'm doing this one right now, by the way, is because it's of such low graphical fidelity that I can use the current rendering system that I use and still have it look alright. Whereas my farming simulator videos, right now I'm kind of playing around with a bunch of different rendering deals. I'm trying to get a good balance, you know, between having to spend 8 hours to upload a video and actually having something that's not a pixelated mess like most of my videos are. And I probably get closer to that little magic number. Oh, broken fence. How unfortunate. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's sell at 6,400. We now have enough. So, put a pause there. Okay. Now let's go to our buildings and find something to accomplish, shall we? Let's go down to a small butcher. Alright. We will put him right there. Yes. Alright, here we go. We have a butcher. Let's set our production. Well, I guess we can't at the moment because nothing's ready yet, but we will be doing rabbits into rabbit meat. So, as you can see, that is a thing. So, yeah. All we actually need are some rabbits. Yeah, okay. So, let's spin the clock. We've only got 3,900. See, here we might end up grabbing a bank loan, but I'll stretch it as far as we can because you make really good money. Okay. Auto-activate production when conditions are met. Oh, somebody broke the fence. There we go. Yeah, we do want that on for sure. Let's spin them around. How are we doing here? Not too long ago. Once the butcher starts making a little bit of money, we will be doing really, really well. I believe the last time I sold the money from the butcher shop, it was like 200,000. So it actually gives you a chance to get ahead of the game. And end of the month again. Thank you. No more broken fences, please. Shoo. 40 days. Just enough for a biblical proportion type flood. So far, we haven't had to hit a bank loan as long as we can go long enough to sell these or at least get them through the butcher shop. How are we doing here? 21. Okay. Oops. There we go. What do we got? Now, our rabbits are listed. Not yet. Okay. How much longer have we got to go? 11 days. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Now, don't keep spinning. Ah, there we go. Now we can set rabbits to rabbit meat. Perfect. Indeed. Here we go. Now we are actually producing. Here, let me stop in the daylight. There we go. So now we just gotta watch that our money doesn't go down too far. Alright, here's our end of the month report. Oops. Let's see. We only have rabbits now, but rabbit meat, and so far we've only got 1,700, but we've got not even 1/10 yet, so let's go. 3. Oops, what happened? A broken fence. Fix you up. What are we down to? 1,600 bucks, eh? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Coming close. What's the market say? We still don't have very much, but we can get 2,600 for that, plus our rabbits. And let's try there. Oh, come on. How much longer have we got here? 167 days. We finally made 0.1 of a ton here. So we're already up to 4,000. So I'm just going to let this spin for a while until we start getting critical, and then we will borrow some money. Okay, there's our end of the month report. Let's see. Ooh, 6,300. But I think what we'll do at this point is we will go to the bank and we will take a loan out for $580 a month. Okay, we'll do that. We'll accept that loan. Alright. Now let's let it roll. This method obviously takes longer than just 3 months and flipping them over, but we should see a pretty darn good profit. I'll let it get down to about 100 days and see what we end up with. Or we'll check at the end of each monthly here. It is not certainly the most exciting game to watch, I guess, but I just wanted to show you guys you can eventually come out ahead on this at some rate. Alrighty. We now have 12,000, so we can pay back our loan and we'd be 2 grand up at this point. So, not bad. But we are certainly going to go further than 120 days. We'll go another calendar month and see how we make out. I also have Empire Tycoon. I did sort of an intro video to that. They're supposed to be releasing a patch early in this upcoming week, which will be sometime from, well, when you see this, today on. And when that happens, I'm going to do a series of that because it looks quite promising. We now have $20,000 worth, so we can pay our loan and we've made 10 grand. So, see, once you can do something with these things, they're actually worth something. 90 days left. Let's go another month and see what that nets us. And then I think I'll call it for this one, guys. Next time around, we will, I'll maybe roll this a couple more times and we'll see about another business somewhere down the line. Oh, we're not breaking fences. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything, eh? Oh, there we go. Okay. Carry on. Let's see what happens end of the month. We've got 70 days left on these bunnies. Now keep in mind, we get to sell the bunnies too, eh? Alright, and let's stop it there. Now a ton of bunny meat. $30,000. And they are only at 59, so not bad. If I sell it right now, we'd get 30,000 for those, plus another 82, so we'd get 38,000 if we sold all of this right now. Let's go one more month. I know you guys are going, oh god, no, please stop. But we'll see that we'll immediately pay off our loan. And we should have about 20 grand out of one go. And then without the loan, we'll have 50 grand by the end of the next time we run it. So, then we can actually maybe start getting into a little bit of farming. Alright, should be coming up pretty soon here. We got 40 days left. Ooh, we made a star. Cool. Because our butcher shop produced a certain amount, I guess. Alright, let's stop her in the daylight. Let's see if we can get about 7. 40,000 just for those. And altogether over 50 grand. So it pays to let one of these butcher shops run as long as you can, I guess. We could actually go one more month and still have 5 days. So I'm going to do that just to be a horrible, horrible little man. So I'm kind of enjoying the new Italy map. It's a lot of work for Farming Simulator, those of you that watch that. And yeah, I've got a lot of the harvests done. Plus I've been doing a fair bit of the silage just from doing all this video testing. Oh, I've had hours of recording and editing and uploading, but I'm figuring out some pretty neat stuff, including some really cool new title things. So not that that's a big thrill, but there you go. I am learning, and learning is always a big thrill. Alright, here we go. These guys are going to get old in 4 more days. So let's see how we do. We ended up with almost a ton of rabbit meat. So 53,000 for the rabbits, and almost 7 grand for them there. So we made $67,000. Let's walk with that, shall we? Ta-da, 71 grand in our account. Let's go to Mr. Bank and go repay the loan. There we go. And we have 61,000 in our bank. Twice what we started out with at the beginning of the game. So, we're on our way to big profits, happy days, and all of that. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it was not the most exciting. Once we get a few businesses up and going, we should see that it takes on a little more of a, well, hopefully a little more of a life. If not, it should at least get us through a few days of kind of semi-tycooning until Empire Tycoon is patched with some of the automation services. Till then, though, please help support the channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a dislike if you weren't very fond of it. Even a subscription would be nice. I'd really love to grow the channel. I'm doing my hardest to make my videos better. I honestly am, guys. So, till next time we meet, this has been Species 7 for Farming World. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.